Most women think men get attached through love, attention, or intimacy. But here's the truth no one tells you. The more you give a man, the less attached he becomes. Yeah, sounds backwards, right? And yet, the moment you stop doing one specific thing, his brain starts chasing you like it just lost something valuable. So what's actually going on here? Why do some men get deeply attached, almost obsessed, while others stay emotionally distant no matter how perfect you are? Today, we're breaking down the real psychology behind male attachment. And once you understand this, you'll never have to chase a man again. The problem, common mistake. Here's where most women go wrong. They believe love works like this. If I care more, he'll care more. If I give more, he'll give more. So they show up fully. They text first. They plan things. They give attention, affection, emotional support. Basically, they become the perfect girlfriend before he even earns the position. And what happens? At first, he's interested. Then, something shifts. He pulls back, becomes inconsistent, stops putting in effort, and suddenly you're sitting there thinking, wait, I did everything right, so why is he drifting away? Because you accidentally removed the one thing that makes a man attach. Core idea: how male attachment actually works. Here's the truth. Men don't attach through what they receive, they attach through what they invest. Let me say that again, because this changes everything. A man bonds with you based on how much effort, time, and emotion he puts into you, not how much you give him. See, women often bond through connection. Men, they bond through action, through pursuit, through effort, through earning something. Think about it like this. If someone hands you something valuable for free, you might like it, but you won't feel deeply attached to it. But if you worked for it, struggled for it, invested time into it, now it means something. That's how a man's brain works with attachment. Trigger number 1. Investment creates attachment. This is the foundation of everything. The more a man invests in you, the more attached he becomes. Not because he's logical, but because his brain needs to justify his effort. Psychology calls this effort justification. Basically, his mind goes, wait, I'm spending time, energy, and attention on this woman. She must be important. So he leans in more. He texts you first, plans dates, thinks about what to say, wants to impress you, and slowly, without realizing it, he starts attaching. Now here's where most women mess this up. They try to help him. They initiate everything. They overgive. They make it easy. And what happens? He invests less. And when he invests less, his brain has no reason to attach. Trigger number 2, the chase instinct. Now let's talk about something a lot of people misunderstand. The chase. No, this isn't about playing childish games. This is about how human psychology is wired. Men are naturally driven by pursuit, not because they're complicated, but because what comes too easy doesn't feel valuable. Let's be honest. If everything about you is instantly available, your time, your attention, your energy, there's nothing to work for. And without effort, there's no emotional investment. And without investment, there's no attachment. This is why a man can be obsessed with one woman and completely indifferent to another, even if both are equally attractive. One made him feel like he had to earn her. The other didn't. Men don't attach to what they get easily. They attach to what they almost lose. Trigger number 3, emotional uncertainty. Now this one is powerful, because this is where attraction turns into obsession. Uncertainty creates emotional spikes, and emotional spikes create attachment. Think about it. If someone is completely predictable, you stop thinking about them. There's no mystery, no curiosity, no excitement. But when there's a little unpredictability, not chaos, not games, just a little variation, suddenly your brain starts paying attention. You wonder, what's she thinking? Why did she say that? What's she going to do next? And just like that, you're in his head. This is where most men start replaying conversations, checking their phone more often, thinking about you randomly, not because they're trying to, but because their brain is hooked on figuring you out. Trigger number 4, fear of loss. Now we're getting into deeper territory, because this is where attachment really starts locking in. A man doesn't fully attach until he feels he could lose you. Let that sink in. if he feels like you'll always be there, no matter what. There's no urgency, no tension, no emotional risk. But the moment he senses she's not guaranteed, she has standards, she could walk away, everything changes. Now he leans in. Now he pays attention. Now he starts valuing you differently, because humans, especially men, are wired to protect what they might lose, not what they're guaranteed to keep. Trigger number 5, emotional imprinting, the deepest level. Now this is where most people completely miss the point, because at the deepest level, men don't attach to women, they attach to how they feel about themselves around those women. Let that sink in. It's not just your looks, not just your personality, not even just the connection. It's the identity he experiences when he's with you. Does he feel respected? Does he feel admired? Does he feel like a man who's winning in life? Because if the answer is yes, his brain starts linking you to that feeling. And once that happens, you're no longer just a person in his life. You become the source of how he feels, and humans protect their sources. This is why a man can walk away from someone perfect on paper, but stay emotionally attached to someone who made him feel something deeper. So if you want to understand male attachment at its core, it's not about being everything. It's about making him feel like more of himself. Trigger number 6, the withdrawal effect. Now here's the part that feels almost unfair, but it's real. Attachment often grows strongest when something is removed. Yeah, not when everything is given, but when something is felt, then missed. Think about it. When someone is always there, your brain relaxes. It gets comfortable. It stops noticing. But the moment that presence is reduced, now your brain reacts. Wait, where did that go? And suddenly, you think about them more. You feel their absence. You want them back. This is called the withdrawal effect. And no, this is not about playing games or disappearing randomly. It's about not overgiving, not making yourself constantly available, not pouring everything in all the time. Because sometimes, the moment he starts attaching is the moment you stop giving too much. What kills male attachment? Critical section. Now, let's talk about the silent killers, because most women don't lose a man because they're not enough. They lose him because they unknowingly break the attachment process. Here's how. 1. Over-availability. You're always there, always responding, always giving. There's no space for him to feel your absence. 2. Over-texting. You carry the conversation. You initiate everything, so he never has to invest. 3. Emotional dependency. You start needing him too quickly, and now the dynamic flips. 4. Rushing commitment. You try to lock things in early, before he's emotionally invested. 5. Giving everything too soon. Attention, time, energy, access, all without being earned. And here's the truth. You didn't lose him because you cared too much. You lost him because you removed the process that makes him attach. The attachment paradox. Now here's the part that feels completely backwards. But once you understand it, everything changes. The less you try to make a man attach, the more he naturally does. Why? Because attachment isn't created by pressure. It's created by experience. When you chase, you remove mystery. When you overgive, you remove value. When you try to force it, you remove the emotional journey. But when you focus on your own life, your own standards, your own energy, now he has something to move toward, something to figure out, something to invest in, and that's when attachment begins. Let's make this real. 2 women, same level of attractiveness, same opportunity, different outcomes. Woman A gives everything early. She texts first. She's always available. She shows interest constantly. At first, he likes it, but over time, he relaxes, stops trying, gets bored, and eventually pulls away. Now, woman B, she's warm, but not always available. She engages, but doesn't chase. She has standards. She has her own life. And most importantly, he has to earn access to her. So what happens? He thinks about her more. He invests more. He tries harder. And slowly, he becomes attached. Not because she gave more, but because she made him become more. How to make him attach. So let's bring this all together. If you want a man to genuinely attach to you, Not temporarily, not casually, but deeply. Here's what actually works. 1. Let him invest. Don't do everything for him. Give him space to show effort. 2. Don't be too available. You have a life. Act like it. 3. Create emotional variety, not drama, just unpredictability and depth. 4. Protect your value standards, boundaries, self-respect. 5. Make him earn you, not with games, but with consistency and effort. Because at the end of the day, you don't make a man attach by giving more. You make him attach by making him invest more. Most people think love is about finding the right person, but in reality, it's about understanding how attachment actually works. Because once you understand this, you stop chasing, you stop guessing, and you start attracting naturally. If you want more psychology-based insights like this, subscribe to Brainy Facts. Because here, we don't just talk about relationships, we break down the psychology behind them.